Hey, good evening, everybody. And tonight we're doing a What the Fuck Wednesday with Secret World Legends. Secret World Legends is the kind of redo of the Secret World. Um, and you can hear what the fuck going on behind me. Good puppy. So as I say, it was a redo of the Secret World, which was a mid 2000, late 2009, somewhere in there. It was wasn't too long after. It wasn't too long after. Jesus Christ, dog! Does it sound like I'm fucking torturing her? It wasn't too long. Secret World came out not too long after this shit show came out. Um, which got awful boring. Secret World was brilliant, and I have those dates completely off, and I know I do. It was brilliant um, in its character setting, character generation. It was abso-fucking-lutely amazing, which of course means that it didn't last. Well, it's still running, but they replaced it with Secret World Legends, which streamlined the character system, streamlined the combat system, and actually made it a little bit more of a solo MMO, which is just happening everywhere. What's funny is I played Secret World for a couple months during beta. I played it after it went free, and about where I got in the original Secret World is where I'm sitting in Secret World Legends right now after only a couple weeks of playing. Funny. Secret World Legends is definitely easier. There's less customization to the character based on a kind of a class. It's more of a class system where before it was definitely feel free to buy this point, feel free to buy this point, feel free to buy this point, and good fucking luck while you're at it. Fun, but meh. What can you do? So that brings us to Secret World Legends. Um, it's still fun. It's not a great MMO, but it's a good horror game. Um, my character. It's also apparently a really fucking loud game. Holy shit. I hope that we'll see if that quiets down once we're in the game. Now, the Morning Sun of the original Secret World was actually, I don't think he was called Morning Sun. I think he was named after a couple of my old family members. His last name, I believe, was Barsby. Um, he was an Illuminati. This guy's a Templar. Don't know why, he just is. Um, Templar gunslinger. So it's been a couple weeks since I played. I gotta get used to it again. What I loved about this game is it loads. You see the color filling in. That's really cool. So I'm about exactly where I was in the original Secret World. This is where I started getting my ass handed to me in the original Secret World. I mean, I didn't stand dick chance here.
No handshakes, please. Body temperature makes my skin crawl.
And yes, you recognize that voice. If you are a fan of DS9, if you are a fan of Herbert West Reanimator, that is Jeffrey Combs. Love him as an actor, love him as a voice actor. Pretty certain he did something for Justice League too. Not the movie, the show. If you followed me at all, I love voice actors. I love listening to voice actors. I just adore the whole concept behind voice actors. So Whenever there's a recognizable voice actor, I just get such a kick out of it. Uh-oh. Neat. It just crashed. All right, well, let me reload that. Going on about the voice actor. Speaking of Star Trek, unless you are completely under a rock, and you know that Aaron Eisenberg died this past weekend, who played Nog on Deep Space Nine, and voiced him for Star Trek Online. Some of my favorite missions were with Nog. He was such a great character, such a great actor for that part. It's very sad, very upsetting. He was a young guy. He was only a few years older than me. I know he was very ill, and I feel awful for his family. Um, but he was such a great character. He brought Nog to life. Nog really was a great arc, starting as the punk teenager and going on up through a war hero, a Starfleet war hero. It was really great, and they carried him over in STO. And if you played any of the Nog missions in STO, you know what I'm talking about. He's a hero there too. He's a top. Really? Did that just crash again? Maybe we're playing Secret World tonight. Maybe. Let me just see what's dicking around here. Wow, that's disappointing. I wonder if it doesn't like the stream. We'll try one more time before I say fuck it and try something else. But yeah, so Aaron, and I don't know the details. I know he was sick. I know he had kidney issues. It's funny because I used to work for a kidney dialysis company, so I know a little tiny little bit about that. Funny story there too. But so he did pass. It's upsetting. He was a great guy, had a great character. I really hope. I know STO will add the plaque for him. You can find the plaques in Stardock, Earth Starbase, and you can find the plaques in I think somewhere in Kronos. And I know you can find them on New Romulus, Mulrihan, and it's really sad. Can we actually play the damn game now? Um, so I hope they do something for Nog at Starfleet Academy in the game, and or on Deep Space Nine. I had actually suggested to them, hey, put up a little statue to this guy, a bust or something. Nog was the first Ferengi in Starfleet. I think he really deserves something. Okay, so Carter Unleashed. Well, that's interesting. Okay, so Secret World, as we go into this, borrows a lot, and I mean a lot. It borrows a lot from Stephen King. It borrows a lot from Lovecraft, and Jeffrey Combs is a Lovecraft veteran playing Herbert West Reanimator. So one thing I loved about this game are these scenes. What the hell happened to her?
Hey, can I talk to you? Chosen one to, chosen one about a big problem. Obviously not as big a problem as all the other big problems you guys are dealing with outside those walls. But still, help? Okay, so the practical alchemy class keeps racks of replacement
If I didn't
familiars
know
hung
better,
up in
I'd
the
say that was
basement.
Grey Delisle.
At least a dozen for every student. It's called practical alchemy for a reason.
I'll have to look that up on
It's
IMDb.
not as gross as it sounds. Okay, it pretty much is as gross as it sounds. Now they're waking up. A whole army of creepy dolls right under our feet. Miss Escher and Mr. Montauk want me on the bench for this game, and I know it's to keep their star player from getting injured mid-season. But it feels more like being in the penalty box.
So send the flunkies
I want to
in,
step
right?
up to bat. I want to help out.
This is just tea,
I
honest.
can use my powers. The really freaky ones. You know, they warded the school from the inside because of me. I'm tired of being scared of it, being made sick by it. Maybe that's how my powers want to be used. For me to just say the words and tear it all down. Look, if I set it off, I kinda need someone to make sure I can stop again. Like a chaperone. It's not quite the Halloween prom, but, well, that's where this all started. Worst prom night ever.
Okay. Read Montag's notebook. Okay, let's read.
Quick access inventory updated.
Okay, so shift. Alright, that's not what I thought it was.
Quick access inventory updated.
So there's Montag's notebook.
Hello.
Right here. Okay. Display Carter's amplifying power to allow I'm not going to read out loud. I might mumble to myself, but you don't want to hear me read it all. You can read it. If you do want to hear me read it all, say so. Because I do see I have a viewer, so say hi for me. Hi, how you doing? Good to see someone's popping in. Hope you didn't see too much of the what the hell's going on here. So where was I? And we're stricken school hospital and controlling intense thermonuclear devastation. That's interesting. Hypothetical prevention of hypothetical drawback use in small doses of anima. Familiar skull. Huh. So that sounds pretty grim, doesn't it? It's a grim ass game. It is definitely a grim ass game. But that might be one of the reasons I like it so much. Actually, one of the reasons it's really cool, there are missions in the game where you will discover items. And you have to use the web to look shit up. You have to Google shit. Um, there's one puzzle that's it's a Morse code, and you have to either be able to read Morse code or grab an app that can read Morse code to decode what this thing's telling you. And I thought that was abso-fucking-lutely genius. Okay, where was that's a lot of fucking primary combat quests.
How are you?
Get the anima manipulator.
Quick access inventory updated.
Quick access inventory. Upper get the portable word generator. Where's the portable word generator? Word. Yeah, I've had a little to drink. I'm sorry. I
Keep
don't
fighting
see.
the good fight, or whatever you believe you're doing.
Hello?
I don't see a word. Wee! I don't see it. It's just regenerated, didn't you? Get the lore. That went by too fast. Portable ward generator. and some anima, some magical essence, whatever you want to call it. I almost feel like a bully. How does one do that? One of the things that cripples this game. Oh, hey, look at that.
Quick access inventory updated.
Use the wand manipulator. One of the things that cripples this game is it is not the quests are not always the most descriptive of what you're supposed to do. So the same feature that makes it cool, the having to Google shit and look into it in more difficult manners, also can hurt the game, and I think it did hurt the game. Sometimes it's fucking confusing.
Don't worry. I'm tougher than I look.
You'd better be.
This seemed like a good idea. Okay, it's this way.
No shit. Alright, I bet I gotta shoot my way through those monkeys. Saw that coming a mile away. One of the modifications beyond the character system that Secret World Legends brought in was the simplified combat. It turned it into a reticle-based combat. Turned it into a reticle-based combat. Not sure what to say it's similar to. Almost third-person shooter. idea what she said. Lure object. But, you know, borrowing heavily and leaning toward the wonderful world of Lovecraft. The name of this place is Innsmouth Academy. Um, there is numerous references to Stephen King in the first town, as well as numerous references to Lovecraft. It's actually really funny. I think the sheriff in town is even understand. Come on. You know you wanna. Animate, motherfucker.
Just so you know,
Things are about to get kind of gross, she says. I don't know, I've been wading in some nasty shit in this game so far.
I've never gone this far. I mean, with my powers. I think I like it.
Great. Great!
Just so you know, things are about to get... The whispering stopped. My nosebleed too. We better get back. Let's make this our secret. Deal?
Let's go up the ladder. She went up the ladder. Neat little mission. Easy. But then, you know, in this remake of the remake of the remake of the game at this point, things are kind of easy. Little Illuminati symbols everywhere. Puts me a kilometer from the school. That's fun. Oh no, that's the school there. Okay. I don't think I've ever been approached to school from this side before. That's pretty cool. Jog. The sad thing is, this is really early in the game, and this is actually further than I was during the original release. Okay. Where the hell is everybody? Oh, back room.
Yes.
There's everybody. Oh, hey, look, there's Wayoon, or whatever you want to call him. Annabelle Usher.
A fringe benefit of my talents is a heightened sensitivity to the natural world, particularly when the unnatural puts the boot in. When the trouble started, some
Don't
of
know
the
the
staff
actress's
made a break
name,
for the river.
but I think it's
Trained
Suvi from
magi
Mass
who could
Effect
take care of
Andromeda.
themselves. But something was waiting for them. Nothing natural. It's still out there. Carter and I have had the same dream, and it's a doozy. The harvest at Henderson's farm, swollen and churning with lava and disease. Like those dead, traumatizing time-lapse documentaries.
Ah, Archibald Henderson's murderous legacy. It is another weft in the fascinatingly grim weave of Solomon Island history.
There is a lot of seriously bad shite emitted from my copy of the school prospectus.
Initially,
I thought I was going to crash again.
during his life. He was a magus, but at heart a simple farmer. Likely barely able to comprehend, let alone control, his messy undoing.
I come from an agricultural family.
Yeah, my parents grow sunflowers.
I sense this situation is socially awkward.
Ah, no, not more than usual, to be fair.
Alright, investigate the boathouse. We're going to the boathouse. I believe I'm shooting a lot of monsters. Creepy. Sufficiently creepy. Out the back gate again. That could have sucked. Yeah, not helpful when I'm playing a horror game, Layla. Not helpful at all when I'm playing a horror game, Layla. What the motherfucker? What the motherfucker? What the motherfucker was that? Alright, I don't know what the motherfucker that was, but what the fuck? It was named Something's Model, which is kind of a pull off on Pikmin's model. It's another Lovecraft story. What in the ever-living hell is he carrying? Dead guy. Psychic education indeed. Search for the missing boat. There's a lot of dead things there, isn't there? Yep, there's a lot of dead things. My neck. Okay. That might be an interesting class. I think I had him in high school. It's not a compliment.
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Alright, I'll kill 10 of these things. Why not? Deep sea abominations. I'm in a little fucking wasty bay. Yay, mystic superpowers. Hello, Watcher. Drop me a line. Say, you know, I know you're here. But thank you very much for stopping by for What the Fuck Wednesday with a game that is full of what the fuck moments. I guess it was closer to 2012 when it hit free to play. Now that I think about it, because one of the first things I did was the December 2012 event, which is absent from Secret World Legends so far. A lot of the original premise of the Secret World was the shit that was going to happen in 2012. Well, he's a big damn boy, isn't he? boss. He's a boss. Well, you know what to do to bosses, right? You gotta shoot them. I'm not hurting him. I'm not hurting him. I'm not hurting him. Holy hell, I was not hurting him. I'm not fucking with the thing I can't hurt. Definitely am not in the mood to fuck with the thing I can't hurt. Let me see if I remember how to do this. Should be able to use these swords. Oh shit. Definitely favor. Ah, so you've run into him too then. Antu Skydancer says everyone makes that mistake the first time. I did not expect to run into something I couldn't hurt. Alright. Really, they're not going to get up? I would have been very disappointed if something had to come out. Another damn revenue. I would have been very disappointed if something had to jump me there. Mathematics. Well, that's awful fucking simple, isn't it? Abnormal biology. Pretty certain I had her in high school, too. Warren Peasley. Parapsychology. Search the final missing boat. He's a regional boss. You generally need a full group or some help for a couple of endgame players, but he's clearly a trap being so close. Yeah, no shit. Definitely a trap. Considering I've been chewing through bosses left and right, all of a sudden to find one that's, you know, uber. Rita Gilman animation. I love these. These are great. Mary Wilmarth Latin. I could see that being helpful in a school such as this. Where's the final body? Impaled corpse. Oh. I can remember playing the original Secret World. One of the first missions in the game, all of a sudden, jumps one of the Draugr that is probably the size of, well, probably the size of that structure, tall and about 3 cars wide. And, you know, suddenly it's chasing you up the main street. Charlene Malone, Ancient Languages. Yeah, like that thing, right there. Well, I'm definitely enjoying playing this. It's fun. But at the same time, I actually kind of miss how hard the original game was. I definitely miss the character customization. I had some wacky shit on my character. He was using an Egyptian, a rock, and a fire elemental totem. So hello everybody, how you doing tonight? So I've been trying to play a different free MMO every night this week. First night was Lord of the Rings Online, which I've been playing for an insane amount of time. Last night was Star Trek Online, which I've also been playing for a insane amount of time. Yeah, it definitely the the difficulty ramped up in a hurry in the Blue Mountains. Absolutely true. And then tonight I'm playing this the Secret World Legends, also known as I wanted to take a break from playing Elite Dangerous constantly. I've been playing that pretty hard for a while actually. I guess it's I got tricked into picking it up. I love horror games. I love horror movies. So this with its tongue-in-cheek humor is really cool. The whole Innsmouth, the crazy writer living out at the lighthouse, and honestly everything back in the town with the sheriff's department. Kind of almost a cross between. Well, like I said, I'm pretty certain the sheriff was named Bannerman. So the cross between that Stephen King reference, the Lovecraftian weirdness in the town, and I think a little bit of early Walking Dead from the comics showed up to some extent. Oh my God, it's a person. I never see anyone flying. That's cool. I thought I was alone. For those of you joining, I was saying earlier how much I love the voice actors in the game too.
No running in the halls. They are quite split.
Welcome to Innsmouth Academy.
Jeffrey Combs is always amusing as hell. And speaking of Mr. Combs, I guess it's time to do some of his missions. I gotta do some combining here and upgrading. I might as well do that while I'm sitting here, right? Oh wait, level 20, I might not be able to upgrade that one further. I don't quite remember how to change it. Is it fusion? Yeah. So I gotta upgrade another talisman to max level. Yeah. Get your ass out of there. Get one of these good ones in, these tier 2 ones. actually wish I remembered a bit more about the original. Really? Okay. Okay. That should do me for the moment.
Welcome to Innsmouth Academy.
Who am I talking to there? I want to talk to... there we go. I am talking to Montauk. The situation at the Academy is best. Faculty members are rampaging the grounds. The specters and the headmaster recognizes that an old war golem.
At least the war golem's still in formaldehyde.
Ah, it's funny you should mention that.
Funny, comical, or funny peculiar?
I don't really understand the phrase. I was auditioning it for future personable conversation.
Mixed success, then.
We have all seen the reanimated corpses of recently deceased staff. Felt pathos at those once great minds leaking from vacant orbits.
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I have also
Why?
witnessed professors of an older vintage making their agonizing way through the halls. Historically, many faculty members were convinced to donate their mortal remains to the Academy ahead of their untimely deaths, for the betterment of knowledge. I believe their knowledge is now being perverted by some vandalous hand. One that plays them like fleshy puppets to access areas most forbidden. We possess an Illuminati war golem from the 1600s, purely for reference purposes.
Sure.
The school records of its last activation make for gruesome, albeit entertaining, reading.
I love these guys.
Such an activation would require a full faculty meeting.
So, this could get worse before it gets better.
Oh no. I shouldn't think it would get better.
Nice. Nice. Okay, so I'm obtaining faculty records.
Please, no running in the halls. They are quite slick.
Okay, so keep calm and save the world, is that it? Arcane geometry. Dead creatures. I suppose I can shoot through that. Nope. Okay. It'd be kind of cheesy if I could, but I had to take the chance. go way too fast. Alright, let's keep wandering around the school here. Oh, Professor Umriel, or whatever the hell her name was a bit of an AoE thrower. Nice. It's unfriendly at best. I'm honestly I'm kind of surprised, but at the same time, I'm really glad there's not a bunch of Harry Potter jokes in here. I'm glad they resisted it. Yeah, that thing did have a skill called Fast Learner going on, huh? Get out of here, fly. God, the noise. The noises are great. To the alchemy lab. That's next door. War golem. Oh, you mean this big
Visual tracking
broken
initiated.
tank?
Visual tracking initiated.
What could possibly go wrong? I'm looking for formaldehyde stains. Unfortunately, I don't think I actually looked at what the formaldehyde stain looked like. Let's go take another look at the tank before shit respawns. Okay, so kind of looks like bloodstains. Right. Up or down? Looks like that's a book. If I had to bet, I'd say, hey, look, up. Up is right. I'm up. Tenured spectre. Oh, the jokes. Oh, this is great. I'll pick it up. I'm going to finish doing what I'm doing, but I'll pick that up. I wish I could get rid of that mission. I'm not intention ever doing it. Okay. Spectral Channeler. Spectral Channeler. I bet they're not going to be the only thing I have to fight up here. That is about more than I expected. That would be other influence. Yeah. Possibly go wrong. Ah. hell was that? Look. Is that a fucking jackalope? Oh my god, I love this.
Promoted. Faction rank increased.
Yay!
Congratulations, Arbiter.
That's cool. I'll take that title. Oh. Okay. Now I confuse. Um. You know, if I'm going to look at settings, I should probably be somewhere a hell of a lot safer than the middle of a haunted library. Oh, there it is.
Excellent work. Never forget that this is a show of arms, and the onus is on us to be the iron fist in the iron glove.
That's it? That's it. Okay. Iron
Hello?
fisting. You got it. Creatures of the occult, demons, and even some people were laid into the very foundation. Oh, yeah, that makes sense. Okay.
To teach the gifted is the highest form of our sciences and arts. Believe me, I have made exhaustive studies of them all. Necromancy is a dog and pony show. Demonology? Please. Leave bargaining with the hell dimensions to the chancers and masochists. Callimetry is brutish puppet work and recollects my days of medical practice. They were curtailed. But my humanistic focus was not
Sure,
shared
Dr.
by
West.
the founders of this grand institution, this great experiment. It has been said that there is a skeleton in every closet here at Innsmouth. That is simply not true. They were laid into the very foundation walls. The basement might bleed if you chipped beneath the plaster.
That's a figure of speech, right?
I'm sorry, Carter.
Oh my god, have you ever heard of a white lie?
The architecture was exacting. A pattern, a focus, a tomb, a battery. Stockpiling anima from many sources, not entirely willing sources. It would be politic to close the breaches before they emerge.
The first time you get bricked in's probably the worst time, eh?
From my research, it seems each time begins a claustrophobic eternity anew.
You're like the world's revenge on sarcasm. Do you know that?
I love the upbeat jazz music through that, too. And yeah, I know I got some points to spend. I'll get to that.
How are you?
Guess it's above me. No Spectre. Really, dog? Okay. Ley lines, okay. Hormones and ley lines, unfortunate combination. Can't read most of that. Shh. History of accidental something. Drowning. Accidental sick. Okay. Containment grid rupture. Gigadeath. Ritually something dedicated in 1967. Something process. Original foundation and cadavers. Okay. Sometimes I need them. If I wear them too long, I get wonderful headaches. Of course, that still might just be work. Go to the dorms. Going to the dorms. Love the fog. Really do. Oh shit. Hey Chad, pay the fuck attention to what you're doing. That was a rookie mistake. That was a horrible rookie mistake. I should be ashamed of myself for that rookie mistake. Close the animal leaks around the corners. I might need a bio break in a couple minutes. Go to the pond. within the walls. Once again, what could go wrong? Close the animal leak by the pond. Grab the lure object. Oh, I forgot all about that. The Overlook Motel. That's yet another amusing as hell Stephen King reference. The Shining. Great book. Kind of a lousy movie. Helps you hit the right button. Looks like I lost N2, but hey, if you pop in later, or you pop in watching the rest of it, thank you very much for hanging out with me. It was nice to talk to someone else that's played the game. Looks like I've done that one. Go to the main building, eh? Kinda wanna know what that stream of light is over there. Lure object. See, I know what's going to happen. Where's my daughter right now? They're going to come home and scare the shit out of me. The whole washed out black and white color is really kind of neat. Where's the Academy Wraith? That dick again. I've got a strange feeling I'm going to have a problem with that dude before the night is out. At least up till about 10:30, 10:45 when I say I'm... Because I got to watch American Horror Story. I'm going to try to catch the replay of it at 11. 10:30, 10:45. Hop and shower, then go watch American Horror Story. Shriek, creepy thing, shriek, for I have shot upon you.
How are you?
Did you come for the library amnesty? Regrettably, our alumni schedule for the semester has been heavily impacted by the massacre. Slaughter is a crutch, an unfortunate crutch. I presided as Innsmouth's headmaster over a run of good form
Hello,
for
Mr.
15
Viewer.
years.
Good to
Naturally,
see
there
you.
have been the usual accidents,
Glad you can join us.
maimings, well within accountable risks. As I would tell parents before I was retired from the reparation committee, you cannot vivisect a ghoul without breaking a few legs.
Ah, he's paraphrasing.
No, he's not.
Work with me here, HJ. Moving right along.
The wards of this school, hundreds of years old, are violated. It is unthinkable, but we handle the unthinkable every day. Now things are slipping through. both ways. I'm not sure which is worse for the
No
general health
kidding.
of the island.
Hello, Ron, and hello,
Thorough
Mondo.
investigation will follow as soon as we have appointed new staff and dissolved their predecessors' corpses. Yes, the immediate concern is that the wards
That's
must
awesome.
hold. The devices are hungry, rapacious for anima.
Great. We'll have a sacrificial donation drive. Or a bake sale.
Delightful.
Sometimes you get the feeling these actors in these games have way too much fun. I bet you he's one of those ones that has way too much fun.
Quick access inventory updated.
Inspect the wards at the office door. Lure familiars, confirm the ward's work. Could have sworn I did this mission. Splooge. Acquiring anima charges. Second there, I thought I might have all 5. Alright, assemble an anima shard using the anima manipulator. Humana, humana, humana,
Quick access
anima shard.
inventory updated.
Some fucking shit is going on upstairs. Holy crap. Okay. I knew that shouldn't work. So I'm just trying to follow instructions. Alright, now I gotta shoot a familiar. Hey! Butthead! It didn't work. I need to make another anima shard. I think I'll have enough targets. I'd love to know why everything's still gray and wavy. I've resurrected.
Quick access inventory updated.
start picking up extra shards now, right? 'Cause I'm gonna need them. Da 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 yeah da 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 da. It's the final countdown. Killed all them.
Quick access inventory updated.
Apparently my wife got stuck at her mom's for a little bit of conversation. My in-laws are actually pretty awesome people.
Quick access inventory updated.
But you know, I haven't been around in way too many years. Almost 30 years I've been out and about with them.
Quick access inventory updated.
Alright. Sneak, sneak, sneak. Now, I actually remember doing this mission, or one very similar to it, during the original Secret Wars. Wrong genre. today. It's amazing how tired I am already. Okay, let's see what we can do here.
Critical empowerment results.
Nice, nice.
Yes? A wraith? That's improbable. They cannot manifest far from their wretched corpse. Only the Yazidi knew how to... Oh, the Yazidi. As a bookish child, I accidentally intoned a death curse that claimed my mother, our neighbors, and a passing couple in the street, though it spared their small russet dog. I was young and needed the knowledge. Carter, this is why I saw something of myself in you. A great and terrible power to be shaped with the care I never had.
That's not really encouraging, sir.
I assure you that your magic has almost certainly not caused any immediately fatal injuries. This loose end has become a hangman's noose. Exorcising the wraith calls for a ritual sacrifice. My ritual sacrifice.
No way.
No bloody way.
In fact, it is the only way. In the realm of the Peacock King, blood calls for blood. Such is the price of foolish magic. I should like that for my epitaph.
This isn't gonna happen, HJ. Obviously, I defer to your massive brain on most matters of the occult, but the only object lesson happening today is you learning about compromise.
That sounds painful.
Less painful than making a pentacle from your entrails.
You remembered the very book of curses. Truly a model student.
Welcome to Innsmouth Academy.
Quick access inventory updated.
Now we are acquainted.
Stabby, stabby.
Please, no running in the halls. They are quite slick.
Confronting the Wraith.
Quick access inventory updated.
Just not used to seeing people.
Quick access inventory updated. access inventory updated.
Cute. Oh.
No handshakes, please. Body temperature makes my skin crawl. Please, no running in the halls. They are quite slick with gore.
Okay.
Welcome to Innsmouth Academy.
Travel to the Blue Mountains. I rather wish I didn't have to work tomorrow. I'd like playing this a little bit more. Death Cult Edition. Alright, what we got? Blue fires burning. Kill some 6 death cultists. And one big motherfucker. So, Um, as I was saying earlier, this has been MMO week. Next week, I don't know, it might be third person combat week. My wife seems to think it should be horror game week. She's usually right. In fact, it's safe to say she's almost always right. Although none of y'all watching or listening are allowed to tell her that. Why, yes, I'll take those rewards. Thank you. Alright, back to Dawning of an Endless Night. I wonder what that was. Oh, look. Missions. Okay then. Alright, so I need to find me somewhere safe for a minute. Because I gotta use a bathroom. I'll be right back, folks. Just gotta take a quick bio break. Alright, anyone paying attention, I'm sorry I had to walk away like that. Wasn't a choice. So I got about 10 more minutes in me here, maybe one more quest. And then I gotta shower and ready to watch the replay of American Horror Story. Love American Horror Story. I am a horror junkie. Got a lot of points to spend. All right, that was an interesting one. What do you think? Oh, motherfuck. Track meet summons other ones to it. Important safety tip. What is this place?
Local bounty detected. Initiating.
Thought I'd seen just about everything around here. Okay, I'm near town. I could just stop here, get back to the hotel. Think I've done this mission? Yep. Nice. Very nice. Okay, healing. I think that's what I just bought.
Gotta say, you made a hell of an entrance. Where do you keep that horse you rode in on? I'm just yanking your chain. It's no coincidence what's happening here and happening now, with us and with you lot. Gotta say, you made a hell of an entrance.
You said that already. Alright, so there'll be some shit to do here when I come back. But I'm going to call that a night. Definitely going to call that a night. So that was a lot of fun. I want to thank everyone who stopped in. Oh, look, someone's stopping in just as I'm leaving for the night. I want to thank everyone who stopped in. Hope you had fun. It was definitely great to talk to a few people. I hope you come back. I'm not doing anything tomorrow. Well, I might actually go ahead and do something tomorrow night. I don't know. Um, if I do, it will be Elite Dangerous related. If my squadron shows up, it will be what do you call it? Probably bounty hunting, maybe some space road trucking. If no one shows up, I'll probably wind up mining. Um, but again, I want to thank everyone for popped in tonight. Want to say, it was a good night. Definitely a good night. Fun game. So until next time, you can catch me on Mixer at AuraChad74. You can catch me on Twitch at AuraChad. And you can catch my YouTube channel, which is set to my name, Chad Moore. So please, check those out. There should be some, nice archives for you, especially in the YouTube channel. The YouTube channel's got all the archives. Mixer and Twitch only keep them for a few days at a time. Yep, right about exactly when I wanted to stop for the night. So that's pretty good. Once again, so have a great one, folks, and we'll talk to you soon. Special thanks to Skydancer on Twitch for coming in, hanging out, and chatting with me. Till next time, folks. Have a great night.